Atusai. Would you briefly just say something and introduce yourself so that we know who you are and we know who we are hearing from? Thank you.
Am I audible enough?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizing team to have me engaged to be here for the discussion. It's a privilege and an honor at the same time. I don't take it for granted. As introduced by Pastor Lighton, my name is Atusai Kanyenda. I'm a property economist and certified valuation surveyor by profession. I currently work with Knight Frank. I also champion real estate talk campaign awareness in Malawi. Some of you might have come across it. We are in different platforms where we provide and work with different stakeholders in regards to real estate awareness. So in brief, that's my background, Pastor. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, sir. What an introduction. Yeah, so I'm quite impressed by what you have been doing, and we thought that we can feature you in this talk show this week and learn a number of things from you as regards the preparatory phase of construction. Right, so I would like us to have this discussion as you'll be responding to a number of questions. So to begin with, what are the important things that someone needs to know or a couple needs to know when considering buying a land for the purpose of constructing a house?
Thank you so much, Pastor. As you've said that as a family or as a couple, one of the goals that you should have is to at some point to own a property or to venture into property development. It might not be your immediate goal, but at some point probably you might consider to venture into this kind of development where you want to construct a house. So most of the times, or generally, what we look at as people is we are only looking at the fact of the funds that you need to invest in developing the house or the actual monies that you need to put up the house or the structure. However, before you undertake that kind of process of investing your money, there are a number of things that you need to consider that aligns to the question that you've asked past about buying land. What are the things you need to consider when you're buying land? Now, constructing a house involves a lot of money. So when it involves the fact that it involves a lot of money, your initial stage is to achieve that dream is to buy land. This is the first step that you need to take. However, once you make a mistake during this phase of your goal, you are involving yourself in a number of risks ahead of you to achieve that kind of goal that you have in property development. You might agree with me that there have been cases whereby you buy a plot, and then a few years later you find out that the same plot has been sold to a different person. You buy a plot, few years later someone comes to claim the same plot, that I own the same plot, or my brother sold to you, but I am the owner of this plot. Now, these are cases where we are meeting practically. How do we avoid these kind of cases? That's why that question, Pastor, comes in to say, the very first thing that you need to do is to understand the process of what we call due diligence when you are purchasing land. The due diligence process, when you're conducting the due diligence process, you have first of all to understand the type of land that has been offered to you on the market.